What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Trail Dogs Tuesday. We're over here at George's house. We just got off work late. We got a big ride coming up this weekend, so we're going to go ahead and put his tree kickers on, rock sliders, whatever you want to call them. They're pocket change fabrications. We went ahead and got the passenger side done. There's what they look like. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to do the driver's side, so stay tuned. First off, what you're going to need is the pocket change fabrication rock sliders, or this is pretty much the general install for all the rock sliders. Got George helping. What's up, George?
What's up, guys?
So we went ahead and we marked where the holes are, and there's a dimple right there, there's a dimple right there, and a dimple up there. And we went ahead and marked where the bolts line up and they line up in the housing or whatever to go through the frame. And what we noticed is they're a little bit off. Pocket change is a little bit off. And what we did over there on the other side is we bent these bolts a little bit with a monkey wrench, and went ahead and got them to fit in there. So, but we're gonna make sure when we do this side, we drill the holes. We're gonna make sure when we drill this side, we're gonna drill the holes a little bit different, because we ended up having to re-drill the holes, which was a big pain in the butt. So follow along with what we got going on, and we'll show you guys how we're gonna do it. So stay tuned. First thing what we're gonna do is tell Coda, get the hell out of here, Coda. And then next step, after that, my bad, I got sidetracked. Next step, what you wanna do is you wanna pick it up and kind of line it up like we already did. So you're gonna line it up and see where the things are gonna fall. So we're gonna do this side a little different. We're gonna go ahead and do just the drill bit. Drill through and see where it falls, where it lines up with the hole on the frame. So go ahead, George is going to go ahead and drill it a little bit, see what we got going on. And he's not drilling in the dimple, he's drilling where we pre-marked these at. Let's go do it. Alright, I want to do them all. Not to jump on George real quick, but I just kind of want to see where they line up, you know what I mean? So we'll do the bottom, same thing, kind of want to get in center, and it's at an angle right here. Before George drills, it's at an angle. You see the angle? So you want to start your bit at the same angle, and then once you get there, you want to level it out. So once it feeds through, yeah, let's go. And hold on, let's see if it goes through. My bad, guys. I'm jumping around like a crazy man. I'm tired.
Giant mud hole.
Okay, so if you guys watched the Haspin Acres Part 2 video, all this mud is from that. You're welcome, Patty. Alright, so we got it lined up and went all the way through. We're going to do the same thing in this front one. It helps to do it this way. Just take your time to where you're just not butchering your plastics. Alright, I think our holes are pretty good. We went ahead and checked them all out. I think we'll go ahead and drill them. If you mess up, like we did on the other side, trust me, it'll be okay. We had George in a semi-panic mode earlier. I had to walk him off the ledge. Take your razor knife, wherever it may be. So if you buy the kit, I'll just tell you guys what you need. If you buy the kit from Pocket Change, you're better off. You got the hardware 17 millimeter, so you need a ratchet and a wrench, or a ratchet wrench. And it's good to have a pipe wrench, just in case you got to move the studs a little bit. And then whenever we go to put this through, we're gonna tape the threads with some painter's tape, to where we're not just beating the threads up as we're pushing it through. Alright, now we're going to see how close we are. How close are we, George? Alright, so I'm thinking we might have to bring this hole up a little bit. I know you guys can't see me, whatever. but you might have to bring this hole up a little bit. It's not a huge deal. Don't freak out. But you might have to do the same thing for these holes too. So when we drill these, George is going to keep some high pressure on it to where it'll walk it high. And you might even want to...
You think that's too high?
I think that's too high. I'd probably go right above it. Because if you drill too high, it's not a big deal. Because your rock slider is going to hide 99% of this stuff. So it's not a huge deal. So go ahead and see what happens, George. How we looking?
That looks pretty good.
That's our best drilled hole right there. So give me a second. I'm gonna plug the camera in so it don't die. All right. So that's our best drilled hole for sure. Okay. So now we're probably gonna take the same approach on this one too. Maybe just a tad high on this hole being drilled. That's our second best drilled hole. Now, the moment of kind of truth. We're going to do a light fit testment, or test fitment. All right, George, my bolt's got to go forward. What say you?
I think in my hole.
Both of them?
No, the back one's got to go up for sure.
Okay. So now comes the finagling part.
So can we bend the stud forward?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll bend the stud forward. These things are made on probably made on a jig or whatever you want to call it. Platform, molded, whatever. It's where they're more mass produced. I mean, they're custom made, but they're more mass produced or whatever. But so over time, everything gets off. So it's not really a knock on them, but it definitely could be a better fitment. All right, so we know we got to bend this one forward. So what we'll do now is take the tape. Here, let's angle the camera down. So we're going to try and protect the threads as much as we can. So that we're taping them all up. We know this one's got to go forward, and where's that back one got to go?
I think we need to
angle
drill the hole.
Okay, okay. Which, that's a hard part. The hardest part of this whole process is re-drilling the hole once you've already got it drilled. Not a huge deal, though. You want to put your foot on that end down there or something? Alright, so here we go. Take the crescent wrench or whatever you want to call it and bend it. I'm going to do one more and I'm going to go angle it this way a little bit. There we go. There we go. That moved probably 1/8 of an inch. Let's check it out. Test fitment.
How are you looking?
I could probably move a little more. All right, now we're cooking. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah.
That should do it right there. And you said we got to re-drill that hole?
Yeah.
But let's do a test fitment one more again. I'm lined up. You lined up down there?
In the middle one, yes.
Okay.
And then that's how far we're off from the top.
What about how's the hole look? So where you want to look here is, oh, I'm sorry guys. Alright, so we got our test fitment. So we got the front two lined up, and now George is fighting with the back one.
The stud is in.
The stud's in, but the hole's off. So George is going to have to drill that hole probably 1/4 inch higher.
Or maybe we could bend it that way, so.
Bend the stud?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? So now we're gonna bend the back stud. Oh, that definitely moved. Cool. Do one more. Hold on. We're gonna do one more test fitment before we do the final. I'm in.
Very bottom, but I'm in.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you're in.
So we just got, see, I'm gonna show you guys what we got going on here, okay? So, at this top here, we're a little too low. All right. So now we gotta re-drill it and get it going. We gotta re-drill it. So here we go. Up the shot, bro. Yeah, everybody, go.
Go.
Good boy. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna re-drill this, and good to go. Just gotta be steady with it. It's gonna bounce. So he's gonna clean it up with a razor knife. Clean the hole up a little bit. Once you get the arm in there, or the slider, or tree kicker, or whatever the million things you want to call it in there, once you get it in there, you don't really notice all the little nicks and crannies and stuff. Unless you like walked it all the way up here, then you'd be like, oh shit, that looks ugly. Or unless you walked it all the way up there, then you'd be like, oh crap, like, whoa, that's pretty ugly. But if it's a little ovaled, it ain't gonna matter. You're not gonna see it. It hides most of it. So, all right, here we go. Final test fitment. I'm in. That's where the rubber mallet comes in. I got you. Or George's mule kick. I think the front needs to go more, unless it's like that. Yeah, front needs to go over a little more.
Turn the hammer.
Do what? Oh, I'm messing up. I think that's good, y'all. Oh, no, we're good. Whew, thought I got some. I do have to say, the powder coat on this matches extremely well, and it's pretty durable. So, pick up where we left off. We got the rock slider in, push it all the way forward. Back here, you can see the blue tape sticking through. On this back side back here, you'll see like a little plastic cap with 4 little pieces connecting to it. Just cut them out with a utility knife. And the same thing, you don't have a cap down there at the bottom. Down there at the bottom underneath the seat. Let's see if we can, you see it down there? There's the stud. We got the tape on so you guys can see it better. And then the front ones, underneath the buggy. So all you gotta do now is thread your washers and your bolts in. Like I said, they're 17 millimeter. Tighten them down as good as you can tighten them down, and we're good. All right, y'all. We just got it wrapped up. She's good to go. George's, you can stand on them. They're good to go. They're pretty tight. We're a big fan of pocket change. They fit well. You just got to tinker with them, and you got to tinker with all of them. I had OEM ones on my buggy, and I had to play with them too. So for the most part, we like them. Powder coat's awesome. The powder coat on these are awesome, and yeah, we definitely recommend them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ain't that right, George?
That's right. Like, share, and subscribe.
That's what I'm talking about.